Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about different types of data, and we talked about this in my regular class, and for my online people this is just a little review as well. So basically we take data and break it into two different categories: discrete and continuous. Discrete are your integer values, your whole numbers, and very often answer the question, how many? Now these have no decimal extensions, they have no fractions, complete integers, counting numbers. On the other hand, continuous values, that's where you're going to pick up your real numbers, your fractions, your decimal extensions, anything like that. So for instance, if you have how many schnauzers are there, that would be a discrete value. Whereas how much is the average body temperature of those schnauzers? That would be a continuous random variable. Typically body temperature and body weight are continuous variables. So that's one way we could look at it. Sometimes, and you'll see this in your book, you'll see data broken down into four pieces: nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Now nominal are data that have a name associated with them or a category, no ranking. So there again, that's another nice example of how many items colored blue are there, how many are red, and so on. Now ordinal has a ranking associated with this, whereas nominal does not. The best way to think about ordinal is to think about a horse race and think about the horses coming in. They come in first, second, and third. Okay? So you've got your numbers 1, 2, and 3 for the order of the horses, and that's the ranking. So it's better to come in first than it is to come in second, which in turn is better than coming in third. And anything below third you end up turning into Elmer's glue or Alpo. Okay, so then the next one, interval and ratio, are very closely related. They have your real values, and the way that I tell them apart is interval data has an arbitrary 0. That is for something like think of the outside temperature, the Fahrenheit scale and the centigrade scale. They have a temperature of 0. That doesn't mean that there's no temperature. That means that on that particular scale it's 0 degrees. That doesn't necessarily mean it's 0 on another scale. So that's an arbitrary 0. Time is also interval data. Now on the other hand, ratio data, this has your real values. It's physical concepts. Think about holding up an apple in your hand. Then you eat the apple. How many apples do you have left? 0. Okay, 0 is absolute. Once you eat that apple, it's gone. Or if you hold up a marker in your hand and somebody takes it from you, how many markers do you have? 0. That's it. So ratio values has a sort of a fixed kind of 0. Once it's gone, it's gone. Now let's put all this together. When I have discrete data, that encompasses nominal and ordinal. When I have continuous data, that encompasses interval and ratio. Hope this helps. Thanks.